All right. Back here today with another video. This video is about 4 ways, and we got a bonus at the end, that are stopping you from being a man, or 4 things that withhold men back from being men in today's society. Um, Very important topic. Very important topic. I want to let all my people that's new comment, also subscribe, also share my video, and also like it. Also, I want y'all to go check me out on IG. If y'all already not checked it out, go ahead and go check me out at King James IG page. Go ahead and follow, and also like, you know what I'm saying, pictures that y'all see in the videos. But without further ado, we'll get into this topic. Topic today is, this is 4 reasons why you are not being a man, why you're not being masculine, why you're not being living up to your true self. Got, like I said, 4 things, and I got one that's a bonus. Number 1, what is slowing us down as men, and this is a trait that you mostly see in women, and that's social media, Instagram. It's okay to have social media and Instagram, fellas. I'm not trying to take that away from y'all. I'm not trying to say that don't use social media and Instagram as a tool to, better yourself, as motivation. Throughout social media, through Instagram, a lot of people who were famous now weren't or couldn't be famous back in the 90s. It was very closed off field. Trying to get into certain things with social media and Instagram, anybody can, create content and be, whatever they're trying to go for. They can be a factor into whatever they're going into. So social media can be something that you can look at like something positive, but let's be real. A lot of y'all asses are sitting on social media all day, every day. All day, every day, and just watching reels, watching content, watching your favorite YouTuber or your favorite Instagrammer, and really just binging on their videos. That's where you're not being masculine. Along what goes with this is YouTube. You can be on YouTube. You can be binge watching videos that don't necessarily mean you no good. You can binge watch, say your favorite videos that actually are fine to watch, but at the same time, you watch it every day. That's you abusing it. And y'all see me with the Detroit Lions, they gonna win that thing. But anyways, y'all being on YouTube all day, not doing nothing, is gonna take away from you being productive as a man. Some of y'all can still function, go to y'all jobs, work, come home, and after y'all come home, y'all shut on y'all phone the whole time until y'all go to work the next day. Y'all not working on what y'all need to work on to get yourself out of that situation with y'all employer. If y'all want to move up, if you want to move on to another job, you just come home and you just get so tired and you look at your phone for the whole time that you get off work until the time that you go back to work. And then when you go to work, you sit back and you think like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. But when you get off of work, you sit back here and let this shit distract you, which is what they want you to do. They want you to be looking at your phone. They want you to be paying attention to social media. They want you to be, into IG and liking other people's stuff. Not you. I understand if you was putting your own content out and you're doing your thing on social media, but half of y'all don't even be doing that. Half of y'all, majority of y'all, I'm not even gonna say half of y'all, majority, I say 95% of y'all are using it just to watch things. And that's not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but it's taken away from you when you just right there and do it all day. Another thing I have to throw in there is video games. I know y'all can cope with video games. I understand that y'all can, play video games, and it's a way to, it be something that can be used as a hobby. But at the same time, if you're using it every day to the point where you get off of work and you know that you have certain things that's lined up that you need to do and you're not doing them, you have to cut that shit out. You have to cut that shit out as a man. You cannot sit back and say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna play the game, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna play this all day, and this is my life, or I'm barely getting by, or I'm making my bills, and you know what I'm saying, doing what I need to do to be, you know what I'm saying, successful and to live out here. But you doing what you're supposed to do. You doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work. You're not doing anything that you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to be wanting more for your life. You should want more for your life. They'd rather just being average or being mediocre or being just working. Half of y'all don't even make a livable wage. To live comfortably in this country right now, you need to be making $90,000. $90,000. So y'all are not even producing the livable wage. Y'all basically living below the poverty line. A lot of y'all don't even make 40 grand. Y'all cannot sit here and complain about these things. Y'all have to do something about them. As a man, you cannot complain about shit. You're a female. You're a bitch at the end of the day. As a man, you have to sit back and figure out the ways that you need to do to improve that. You can't sit right here and complain about, oh yeah, it's not fair, it's not fair. No, you have the mindset to do what you need to do to either figure out something, better yourself, go to school, start something up. You have the right and the mind to do that. Not to sit back and complain about, oh, this is not fair, no man does that. No man does that. So that was number one, distractions, which is IG, social media, video games, and also TV. Putting TV in there too, but really TV is not really something that people more so watch anymore. It's mainly IG, social media, and YouTube. But I'm throw TV in there too. For number two, what I want y'all fellas to realize is that it's all about you. Always remember this. I can't stress this enough. A lot of men live for their girl. A lot of men do things to make sure that their girl is happy. A lot of men do that and they get sidetracked from what they actually wanted to do. So at the end of the day, they may wanted to start a certain thing and they wasn't able to start it because they were trying to financially support their girlfriend. Which 70% chance that shit not gonna work out anyway. So you're gonna waste your money anyway at the end of the day. So why do that? If this shit that you supposedly are trying to support and you're trying to be there for, and you're trying to make all this money to support that person, and it's a 70% chance that that relationship is not going to work, why are you putting that much emphasis on that? Your purpose comes first, and what you want to do comes first. She comes second, and she tags along with that, and she has to support you on that. I'm talking real man shit. We talking real man shit today. Nobody comes before you. Not saying that you throw it to the side of the road, of course not. But I'm saying, if she's that type, you throw it to the side of the road. But I'm saying, if she's a real girl, you need to put yourself first. And her being a real woman, she will support it because you're the man, you're the household, you're the leader of the household. You're going to sit back and do what you need to do to make sure that everybody's good. And that's not you sitting there supporting her nail hair company that she's trying to start up. That's not you working your 9 to 5 and you trying to support her and take care of her, and while she just sits at home, when she could be out there working just like how you working. Even when it comes to your kids, your kids are your kids. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, don't be sitting back not taking the opportunity to better yourself. I see a lot of men get into certain things where they say, okay, I just stayed for my kids. I stayed in a toxic relationship or a cheating relationship because of my kids. Or I stayed working at this job because of my kids. Or I didn't start my company up because I wanted to just support my kids and I just wanted just to get by. But really, if you really put the effort in that you really want to put in, that you actually believed in, and that you actually had studied and actually had the skills to do that business, you could have provided a whole different type of lifestyle for your kids. But instead, you barely getting by making $40,000-$50,000 a year. Do not, like I said, do it for your kids. Do not do it for your wife. Do not do it for your mom and dad. Do not do it for nobody but yourself, because nobody's going to be here. And when you're sitting there dying, and when you sit right there, you can't put your kids through college. When you sit back there, you can't sit back and support your children when they need help, when they need a new car, because you're barely struggling trying to get the bills paid. This is why you have to put yourself first. And you have to make sure that you're doing what you need to do. And make sure that you're happy at the end of the day in what you're doing. Half of y'all are sitting here working, and y'all don't even like these jobs, and y'all making these. Y'all, the reason why y'all working these jobs is because you need to supply. You need to make money, and y'all making pennies. Y'all making bullshit, and y'all sitting there putting up with bullshit at the job, and y'all actually sitting right here at this job, and y'all are basically sitting there because of your wife. If you stop working, then and if you do stop working, then the money's gonna stop. So y'all sit back and y'all work these shitty jobs that's paying y'all minimum wage, and y'all are basically stuck there until the day that you die. You retire with your little 401k and that's it. But really, you know that you wanted to go back to school, or you knew that you wanted to start a company up, or you knew that you wanted to, do something where you can further yourself. But you didn't do it because you had a girl that was lazy as hell on your side, that was not going to work, and she was going to leave you if you did stop working. Or she's going to leave you if you did start to invest in certain things instead of investing into her. When at the end of the day, she ain't going to be with you in the long haul anyway. So that's why I'm telling y'all have to put yourself first. Put yourself first. Remember that. So, on the topic of talking about, the situation with women, number 3 is going to be women. This is what's stopping y'all from being masculine. Y'all are chasing women, and it's a difference in between, talking to women, viewing women, dating women. But when your life consumes and all you live for is women, then you have a problem within yourself. I used to be the same way. I used to think that, oh man, I need me some girls. I need me some girls. I need me some hoes. I need me something on the side always. And you get into the mindset where you're doing. When you get to the mindset where you're doing everything, the reason why you have a car is for a girl. The reason why you got a place is for a girl. The reason why you look good is for a girl. The reason why you work out is for a girl. It ain't none of that for you. You not being masculine. Remember, I keep on telling y'all, bring y'all back to that 70% chance that the marriage, the relationship is going to fail. Marriage is going to fail. I'm not even talking about relationships. I'm pretty sure relationships is higher than that. I'm talking about marriage. It's going to fail. So when you're sitting back there, you're doing everything for a woman. You're taking a woman out. You buying her stuff. You're not actually. You may have some things that you may need to do that was important. You may have some cases that you probably needed to file where you had a lawsuit, but instead you're going to go see this girl every weekend, and instead of you studying on your case, or maybe doing something that you need to focus on, or you maybe need to call some attorneys, you're sitting here talking to this girl all day. Being with a girl is being with women is fucking time consuming. It's fucking time consuming. And it's easier to talk to a girl. It's easier to sit right there and talk to somebody that look good, that's the opposite sex, or that's the same sex if that's how you rocking. It's easier to do that than focus on what you need to focus on. So when you have that, you sit back and you say, I'm doing everything for this person or for women. It don't gotta be for one person, it can be for any woman. You chasing ass instead of chasing a dollar. You doing shit ass backwards. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna work out. I work out for myself. I work out for me to look nice. The way I do my hair, the way I do my wardrobe, it's for myself. It's not for no fucking woman. Because at the end of the day, I realize and I know that shit don't mean shit. Because at the end of the day, who knows if that shit gonna last? I know the facts. So I'm trying to make y'all understand them as well. So number 3 was women. And number 4, people who you are around. People who you are around will hold you back. This is a trait that's keeping men from being masculine, from you stepping up being a man, is the people around you. And that can be friends, that can be family. People want to see nobody more successful than them. I'm being real. You may think that's your real friend. Let your ass start getting some real money and see what the real friend come out, or see if you talk about starting something up and they say, "Oh no, you don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that, bro. That's too big of a risk, bro. Why do that?" This is the type of shit that is toxic to your lifestyle. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. Anything that you believe that you can do it. Believe that 100%. I'm living proof, homie. I'm living proof, homie. Anything that you want to do, you can achieve it. Nobody should discourage you on anything. If you need to sit back and cut everybody off to the point where you can just talk to yourself because you're your greatest motivator, you're your greatest, I guess, support system, you need to sit back and do that. There's been times where I had to do that. People sit back there, it can be your mother, it can be your sisters, it can be your girl. They be telling you, you know what I'm saying, no, that's too risky. They scared of everything. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. Motherfucker, you're not going to get no fucking where. You take a risk every day. Going outside, you get hit by a car. Going outside, you get shot in the head. Going outside, you get stabbed, you get robbed. You take a risk every fucking day. You have to do what you need to do in order to be a man. You can't be scared of shit. You can't be scared of shit. And a lot of times, people will discourage you because they see in you what they always wanted to be. Even your parents. You may be starting to talk, I want to start a business. Oh no, don't do that. Because they don't want you to make more money than them. They don't want you to be so more successful than them. That's crazy. That happens a lot. That goes on a lot. Even your own parents will discourage you. You have to remain masculine. You have to remain a man. You have to sit back and say, this is what I'm going to do. I know, I studied it. I know how it goes. How can this not go my way? You can do it. Most definitely. Most definitely. And for the bonus one, this tip is going to be on. Most of y'all going to say, this is boring. These things that I say, most of y'all going to say, this is not fun. You know what I'm saying? I want to chase women. I want to be on social media. I want to do this. I want to do that. This is why you're the predicament that you're in. This is why the predicament that you're in. So you have to get out of that mind state. You have to. You have to sit back and say, this is what's going to make me a man. I can't be sitting here playing video games all day. I can't be sitting right here on social media all day. I can't sit right here and be chasing women all day. I can't sit right here and be letting my friends that's around me or my family that's around me discourage me into doing things that I really truly want to do. And this is what is holding y'all back from being men. So I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I want y'all to check out my IG. And this is the 4 things that hold men back from being men. And I'm King James. And I'm out.